Doing first.
All right, house number three. We are live. How you doing? Hi, Tina.
Hello, hello,
Been a long
hello.
time.
What's going on?
Been a long. It's been a long time since we saw Tina. Had a nice little interview
I know.
and
Yes,
everything. How y'all
it's
felt about the
should
interview?
have
Y'all
been
felt
me.
good about it?
Yeah, I felt good
I
about it. It
liked
was
it.
cool. It was cool.
I liked it.
Controversial.
Oh, there you go. Did you watch it? Did you get to
Mm-hmm.
watch it, Tina?
I did.
Okay.
I wish
Mm.
I was. I wish I
Well,
was
before
able
the
to like
interview,
join though.
yeah, sit down. Well, before the interview, we decided we was going to watch Social Dilemma. Did everybody watch it?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I watched it.
Who
Um.
who watched it?
So
Everybody
did you
watched it.
watch it?
Who brung it up? That was Tina, right?
Yeah.
Cena brung it up,
Yeah,
so
that
she
was
should
her.
start it off.
All right.
That was you. So you gonna start it
Yeah.
off. Talk to us about it.
All right. So, honestly, I decided to choose social dilemma for this topic because it was a dude actually that I was following on Instagram, and he mentioned, something about it. But before I even, saw his post about it, like I was already making that next step as far as like deleting my social media account just because I felt, I don't know, in a sense, I almost felt pressured to be a certain way or look a certain way, or, it was almost as if like everything that I was seeing was either fake bodies and gossip. Like that's all I felt like I kept seeing, fake bodies and gossip. And it was just getting to a point to where I was just like, you know what, this is not what I want to spend my free time doing. You know what I mean? This isn't something that I want to spend all of my time on. In a sense, it was draining because I would fall asleep on my phone, scrolling, sometimes having the phone drop on my face and stuff like that. It got to a point to where like social media for me, I noticed it started taking control over what it is that I was doing every single day. So I had already been contemplating on deleting my Instagram. Um, but I felt like after hearing what Buddy had to say about the documentary and reading the little synopsis on Netflix, I was like, you know what? Why not talk about it? Why not discuss what it is that social media is doing in our everyday lives? Like, how is it affecting us and the way we think and the way we move and, how we go about our day? You know, um, I think it's safe to say, like everybody up here, when they wake up in the morning, the first thing they go to is that cellular device. And I think they mentioned they spoke about it pretty, they spoke about it in a really decent way, how they were always waking up. It's either you gonna check your phone before you go pee or you're gonna be peeing while checking your phone. Like that every day, every morning routine of just us waking up and go using the bathroom. We don't do it without our phones, So that's the reason why I brought up the conversation. I just think it's time for us to really talk about it if we're gonna talk about it, I felt like they brought up some pretty valid points. Um, as far as, again, like I mentioned, social media in our everyday lives. But what really was interesting to me, it didn't start until the last 14 minutes of the documentary when the question was asked, are you afraid? And I think he was like the CEO, or he was like he was some sort of director for Facebook, like the main guy who was on the entire
The
thing.
president.
He
He was
was
the
like
president of Facebook.
the
President.
president. That's right. He was the president of
He was the
Facebook.
president.
And when he was asked, are you afraid? He was like, what are you afraid of? And his answer was Civil War. His answer was Civil War. And then the next guy answered the same exact thing, and his answer was the exact same thing. Like, in a sense, we think that technology and social media is like steering us in the world of evolution, and it's pushing us to, go further than what we can go. However, I do think if we push too hard, then I see nothing but destruction. You see it now, like social media has taken over our lives without us even realizing it. Look at what we're on right now. We're doing a live broadcast, having this conversation, being able to have it through social media. Like it's I think it's safe to say that social media in a sense have started taking control of our lives in every aspect. And I don't know. I think it's time for us to just really talk about it. So let's talk about it.
Sorry about that. I definitely enjoyed it. I'm gonna say that I kind of knew everything that was going on. Um, as far as with social media, there were things that during the pandemic that me and Ty experienced on my phone. I kind of knew about the control issues and all that going through it, because that's what to me it is. It's just their way. Like I get what they're saying. I got the advertising. I understand the purpose of it. I do get it, but I'm with you on that too. I do feel like they said, we're too involved in social media. Our children are still just as involved. Our children are just as involved. You know what I mean? You see that your kids, like my nephew, went a day or two without Wi-Fi and was crying because he didn't have access to social media. And as we need to be a part of the solution and not the problem. I do feel like we definitely need to also encourage people to like kind of stay off of social media. I tried not to today. I'm not gonna lie, I tried, but the little notifications was coming up. You know how they do, and I get when they say you turn them off, but sometimes, um, we do have to make that decision. He said a couple of things that made sense, which was that we need to start like not choosing what they choose for us. Because I don't know if you've ever experienced. You ever talk about a subject with somebody? Like I'll be on the phone. Let's say I'm talking to Joey. I'm on the phone with Joey, and I'm like, I think I need a new bed. And then I go on Facebook, and here go all these advertisements for new beds. And it does make you a little wary, because I did like the way they played it out in their little like story. How they had the little boy, the teenage boy, and his sister was like, stay off of it, and he was like, yeah, whatever. And then how they showed him how they were in control over him, how they threw out a little, make sure the person like, oh, he's been following this person, let's put this up there and we're gonna bring him back. I kind of, because that's really how it is in real life. Like that's what they're doing to us. So it does make you wonder, how can we change things? And the best way to me for us to change things was like how he said, do not like what they suggest. Like they'll suggest, like me, I go on normally on my YouTube channel. I watch a whole bunch of cooking videos. So they're always suggesting a new cooking channel to me. You understand what I'm saying? They're always suggesting it. And I do go check it out because I like different baking and stuff like that. So, but it was very informative. It was a lot scary. It wasn't just a little scary. It was a lot scary to know that some random person has that kind of control over us. And watching it, you kind of realize like, yeah.
How did you feel about them talking about like the AIs and like how they were like the AIs are not like they not like how should I say this? It's not to the extent
The
of
Terminator and stuff like that.
Terminator and shit, but
Yeah, like
every
I got
single
that.
day
But
they're
that was something.
learning something about you, and
That
that's
shit has
how
scared
they're
me.
able to,
Yeah, but you
like
know
throw
what?
out
That was
those.
something.
Yes, that was some scary
That was
shit.
something that me and Ty experienced. Okay, so we were on the phone one time, and I feel like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, that's probably why we're gonna have a lot of glitches in our system today, because we were on the phone, me and Ty, when I was in the hospital, and we were talking, and the phone just hung up. We were talking about the pandemic, and we were talking about things, and the phone just hung up. And then she called me back, and we were talking another 3 minutes, and it hung up again. Like the phone was hanging up, like ridiculously. And it's crazy because I would talk to some other people. I used to talk to Ricky during the daytime. Ty was the person I talked to at night. I would talk to Ricky. I would talk to Denise. I would talk to people, Joey, all during the daytime, and I didn't have any problems. At nighttime, it's the least amount. There you go. The least amount of people on the phone, and that's the problem. You understand what I'm saying? Like right now, look, I'm talking to y'all. Some window assistant came up on my computer. So I do believe in those kind of things. I've been believing in those kind of things because I've seen them firsthand. So there are people listening. And I mean, let's be realistic. How do the police officers, how the police department, they have fake accounts on social media, but they also get targeted to these people based on what social media is telling them. So there are people saying, oh, listen, you got to look at this person's page because he showed a lot of money in drugs on his page. Let's watch this guy. That's how they're getting the suggestions of who to look at, you know? And because there's so many people that do everything on social media, that's the problem. So that's, I mean, I enjoyed it. It does make you, I mean, I've already been thinking about it, but definitely got to be mindful of what you say and do on these here internets.
I agree.
Joey?
What you got?
Yeah, I got scared a little bit because my kids is always on social media. All my children, they're social media galore. Like, I don't get on it as much, but all my children do. Like even the baby, down to the baby, he's always on YouTube. So when I jump on a Facebook and I see that he was on YouTube, but they're suggesting some cartoons that he watched onto my YouTube, it's just like, wow, like hold on. How do you know this? And I did experience something too. Like one day something popped up on my phone. For some reason it was saying that I couldn't make a phone call. My data was up and everything, but I couldn't make a phone call. But I could pop on any social media app, but I couldn't make a normal phone call.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this is when Laura.
It's hard not to
when Laura was in the hospital. This is when Laura was in the hospital.
There was a lot of things, like I told you, it did. Like some people, you know, them saying it to me, it was just a confirmation of what we already knew. Because like I said, I've been experienced. There are times where people tell you, like I've heard stories, and people that I know personally have told me stories about how this happens and then this happens, and you're like, you know, some people you say, oh, that's a coincidence, but knowing the way technology is and how advanced it is, I'm gonna show you a prime example. Last week, mostly for the last 6 weeks, I want to say 6 weeks to a month, 2 months, I've been going to the gym 3 days a week out of work. So the gym is not too far. You know, my employer has a gym. We go whatever. So I was going, and the other day, I was just like sitting in my office. I normally get off of work at like 4 o'clock, same time every day, you know. And Google sends me a message. Oh, the academy is 5 minutes away. Bitch, I didn't ask you where the academy was, but just send me a message. Yesterday was a friend of mine who passed away. His birthday is today. They had a party for him yesterday. That's where I was at yesterday. And a friend of mine actually makes Spanish rice. Todd's cousin actually make rice, and he sent me a text. No date. I want you to know, no date and time. hey, can you make rice next Saturday? He sent me this last Saturday. My phone looked at me and sent me, do you want to add make rice on September 19th? So I told I was talking to Ty, that's crazy because he never gave a date. All he did was say, can you make rice next Saturday for Chuck's Day? That's what he said. That's exactly what the message said. And my calendar, and look, I'm freezing again. Hello?
Yeah.
Mike, see, I'm freezing every time I say
lagging.
something. Yeah, but I've never lagged before. You see what I'm saying? This topic is a little heated. But yeah, it showed up on my phone. I was like, what? So I've already known that these things were out there. But it just confirmed that social media is encouraging it, if that makes any sense. Boo Boo, how you feel?
Well,
they said since analog been removed.
me,
What?
Sorry, they keep on sending. I'm in a group chat. I just muted the notification because it keep on popping up on my thing.
Joey froze. Am I just me?
Can y'all hear me?
No, Joey completely froze.
I hear you.
You hear me? Tina, you hear me?
I hear you.
I don't know why you can't hear me.
No, I
hear you.
Boo Boo.
Can you hear me now?
No, but I hear Boo Boo.
Okay, so let me leave and then come back. Because Joey froze on my end. I can't hear Boo Boo. So I'm going to leave and come back really quick.
This topic ain't going to be lasting too much longer.
Yeah, that happened to us last time.
This topic
the government watching out. Look, it's just me and you. the government watching us. Look, you see? Trump ain't playing. Y'all thought he was going to shut down TikTok, nigga. He going to shut everything down.
Shut it down.
The orange man is after us.
Yo, while we're waiting for them to come back, thanks to People's Lounge for being here. Foot Soldier, thank you for being here. Hi to y'all. I want to say hi because we didn't get to. And yeah, this topic gonna be on too much longer because they shutting us down. This the most problems we went through so fast into live. We only 22 minutes in. Joey, you frozen still?
Trump is after us, man.
Joey's moving out.
Is it just me or do you not see our names?
Nah, names ain't showing. Look at this shit. I'm telling you, Trump is after us.
Our names is not showing.
Can you hear
They're not showing our names. All I see is live viewer comments showing.
Our names are not there, right?
Yeah.
Somebody sent the chat message.
Do you see it?
Let me see, sir.
That was me. I said that was me. I said hi.
No, you put a private chat message?
Yeah. Because they won't let me do it.
No, you gotta go into the comments. We can't comment. Oh, it says chat with the host and other guests. No, but I said hi. I went on my YouTube channel and but I can't get the bottom. It says live viewer comments show up on. This is an example. Tap on the comment to show the screen. But I see the comments. I don't get why. Like our names are not here. It's me and this that don't look crazy to y'all. So this is not gonna be a topic we're gonna be on. Cause they watching us.
At this point, that's exactly how I feel.
Foot Soldier, I see we in trouble. We frozen. I see how we in trouble, Foot Soldier.
Yeah,
we in trouble. They finna come get us.
They finna fuck us up.
But you know what? This is technically what they do all the time. Technology, and they kick us off.
This is what we're talking about.
Because we've never had.
Because
this is crazy though. Like I'm really looking at. We never freeze like this.
I never had this problem.
Never. Yeah, we never had this many problems. We've all had problems here and there, but all
it
of
was never to this extent.
Not
all of us.
No, like we'll have problems like through the broadcast. Everybody might have one kind of problem, but all of us have problems like this. Like it'll be like maybe you have problem in the beginning, Joey has in the middle. I have problems in the after Joey, but we have problems at the end like that. But never the way it's going down. Oh, Foot Soldier said he love your glasses. Ow. I'm assuming. Hold on, Foot Soldier is not a he, right? I'm not bugging. Is it Foot Soldier?
That's a she. Yes, it's a she.
It's a she. I'm sorry, Foot Soldier. Thought it was.
Wait, I'm confused.
But Denise said we.
Okay, on the side of your screen. Oh, you because that's why.
She's on the phone.
If you you can't hit the comments because you're on your phone. But we're on, so you can't see them. But we're getting copy. We have people actually watching us live right now.
Denise said we have been controlled since they removed the analog. It's the truth though. Once it went to digital TV,
we've been in.
That was it.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
That was it.
They got us.
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
We hear you.
All right. Tina, you can't choose nothing no more. If you want to fight the government, you got to fight the government on your own time. They fuck with our YouTube channel, all right? But
my bad.
Let me say.
Let me tell you something. We never. We freezing.
We do a whole bunch of shit.
Video
right?
Everybody who watching it live, thank y'all, because this video gonna somehow disappear. Watch this video disappear.
I'm not gonna be able to do nothing with it. Watch. But my opinion on it, I believe it's true.
You're gonna go to edit it, and the video gonna disappear.
It's gonna automatically delete. All right. Well, my opinion on that Social Dilemma movie is everything in there is real. Because I would say about 2 years ago, I deleted all my social media stuff and all.
You're breaking up.
Yeah, he's breaking up. He has legit Wi-Fi in his house.
You're breaking up.
I can't hear Christina either.
Yeah.
I can't hear Christina.
Can't hear you. Yeah. Oh, we frozen.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So how about now? How about now? Y'all better now? We better now?
I can hear you. But can you hear me?
All right. I hear everybody. I can't hear Tina.
I can't hear you, Christina.
She frozen.
I see her.
This is Mark Zuckerberg. I hear.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, listen. This conversation
is dead.
We ain't gonna get through this live. We continue this conversation. It's time to go to the next topic.
Okay,
fuck that. I'm gonna speak my piece, man. The government got us under control, y'all. Stop eating that chicken. That chicken got the sauce. Run. They doing it to us, guys. We got to get out of here. You see what they doing to us now, right? And we just talking. We got 3 people watching and look what they doing.
Hey. No, it's hilarious. That's needed. Somebody said that's needed. Listen.
That's needed. Hi, hello.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, they are.
I said,
Joey, I still can't hear you, Joey. Leave and come back.
Oh.
We frozen again. Christina, you don't know when I can't hear him. We frozen again, so we're gonna have to move on. That's needed.
That's needed.
Hi, everybody. Again, hi, thanks for tuning in. First of all, that's needed. That picture of some booty. Damn. What booty is that?
Nasty.
I'm trying to.
All right.
What?
My mother, she said she made you Foot Soldier and her moderators.
Oh, what do you mean?
So you can kick people out. Hold on, let me see if I can get Joey back in here. Wow.
This is crazy though. You know, we stopped the conversation and we're not.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
You see how we stopped the conversation? We're not freezing as much. I just want you to know that. We're not talking about it and we're not freezing.
That's Mark Zuckerberg.
I just want you to know.
Telling you.
Yeah, just want you to know that. Just want you to notice that. So go ahead, boo boo. That was a nice topic. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, yeah, we get through this. No. All right, I'm gonna say it quick. 2 years ago, I got rid of my social media shit, and for 2 weeks, I didn't know what the hell to do. and I was always an outside person. So the social media and the phone and all that does have like a hold on people, and obviously they want to keep this hold because look, they fighting us. And like I said, we got like 3, 4 people here. And they fighting us. So imagine, imagine if we really get a platform. It is over. We gonna end up missing.
Nah, then that's when we gonna start getting them emails talking about we cannot allow y'all to have these types of conversations on our platforms. Like, no, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want to say for the record, I wanted to yank that little girl in that documentary and that storyline when her mama put that phone in the jar and she took her ass over there and opened it. She took.
Oh yeah. You could clearly know that wasn't a minority family. You knew that wasn't a minority family because that level ass whipping. That level, and then what made me crazy with it was that she did all of that. She ran upstairs with her phone. She didn't even eat. She went to get another fork, tried to open it. Her mother said, "Oh, it don't open," and she was like, okay." And she went and got goggles and busted open. She and the father go handle that. I'm looking at her. She's still taking selfies, and I'm like, why does she still have a phone? Where was okay? You didn't whip her ass. Granted, I understand child abuse is bad. Why did she still have a phone though? After she broke her brother's phone, that would have came. Whoop, bye bye. Yep. Like she was over there.
And and listen, they started getting on her ass about her ears.
Yeah, and she was all like this. I was like, but I get it. I get what they were trying to do. Yeah. But they did say something, not to keep talking about the subject, we shouldn't really be talking about it. They did say something that does make sense. You should not allow teenagers to have social media till 16 because that movie, what's that movie called where the girl committed suicide? You know what I'm talking about? You and Rich used to watch it. Rich had you watching it too. It was a series that was on Netflix. What was it called?
Foot Soldier said, "I'm not going to be controlled by this chat." We already got you, Foot Soldier. You here? You don't even know it's been an hour.
And she ended up killing herself.
Yeah, you know the one. Oh my God, it was on Netflix. It was a big thing. It was what is this? And the guy tried to find out. 13 Reasons Why. 13 Reasons. There you go. Thank you, People's Lounge. 13 Reasons.
13 Reasons was
that one. It kind of does make me think that's why you shouldn't allow younger kids to, because there were a lot of kids who are committing suicide based on what other people think of them. And I do agree with that. Like I do agree with that. And even parents that I love watching videos on YouTube where they have kids. Said, "Be quiet, please. I ask forever." I do like when you have to watch little kids do little videos, but I do think it's a little too young to have them in there because I don't know if you look at some of these child actors, they always seem to go off, and then when you're doing it on social media, where there's no control of what people say, even if you turn off the comments, people still say nasty things or still share your children as a meme, which is not fair. You know what I mean? So definitely think that they should definitely, as parents, I don't have any children, but as parents, I do think that for those who have children, you two over there on my side, this side, my two men here, I think y'all should definitely watch how much social media your kids are taking, because even the YouTube, it can be modified for them.
Yeah. So let me ask y'all this real quick. One more thing. What did y'all think about
those numbers? Christina?
They were saying that all of the children born after 1996, in middle school, that's when they started getting a hang of social media. And, the more these babies are being born, the more they are starting to, become more and more into social media. But one thing that really caught me off guard was the numbers. Like they were saying, children from I think 15 to 18, they had I think 70% suicide rate. However, those children that was 15 and younger,
preteens.
Yeah, the preteens, they had a percentile of a suicide rate that was in the hundreds. Like the 15 to 18-year-olds was only at 70%, but those preteens started
They were
getting
at 100 and
past
something.
100%. They had like
Yeah.
120% suicide rate. You know, those numbers that,
Yeah, that increase.
Children who are going to get plastic surgery and, you know,
Well, we all
get their bodies modified, they're in their preteens. Like,
well, we
that
all
is
talking about
so
the same
crazy.
generation. We all talking about the same generation that was eating Tide Pods. You know, anybody born after 1996 is weird to me. I said they
I don't know,
weird. They a bunch of weirdos.
I don't have no problem.
But nah, I mean, but the reason why it affected them the more is because during that time, that's when technology was really hit. Like you see, I was born. I was born. I'm in between both. I grew up with the older generation that you know that lived outside, and I started growing up with the generation that technology is everything. So I'm like mixed in between. But I could see it in the younger generation where it really is technology is everything. It
Yeah.
really is tech. Like I was so surprised that my son told me, Daddy, I want to go fishing.
Yeah.
Like that hit me. That hit me different. I'm like, wait, you want to go fishing? Shit, you be on YouTube all day. You want to go fish? Yes, we gonna go fishing. I gotta plan a fishing trip for him. But you know,
But you know what? That's
that
the pandemic did it helped that. That definitely triggered a lot of these because when we were younger, like I remember being outside as a kid, like I do, and I was born in the 80s. I remember being on the side as a kid. I remember Joey could tell you. I remember we were kids and we couldn't wait till 12 o'clock because when summertime kid, we had to be outside after 12. We couldn't go outside before 12 o'clock. I remember sitting in the couldn't wait for that 12 o'clock to hit. Like, we going outside, we going out, you know. And then you see these kids nowadays, like, they don't go outside. Like, I watched my nephews play basketball and they sucked. Like, it bugged me out because I'm like, I remember watching Joey and Kev and Kareem. I remember watching Bugsy and all them play basketball. Like, I remember watching them play basketball in the backyard, in the schoolyard, and they was really into it. I remember Ricky playing handball, and then I look at these kids and I'm like, that's not how you play. We're the defense. We're the and they just want to just shoot the ball because that's what they do in the game.
Yeah.
So it's like now you're watching, you're like, damn, well, where did we as adults make that mistake? You know, while we're not having them run the streets, have we gotten lazy ourselves and decided that, okay, well, just give them the phone and, you know, and like right now the pandemic makes it work. Like, you know, it does make it worse. I do like, I don't know how many of you familiar, but I do know I love going to Boo Boo in them house because they have like hella board games for the kids. They have, you know, the DS and stuff like that, which is fine for the kids to play. They always doing something with the kids, and I love it. I love watching it. I love seeing it. I love that they do movie nights on Fridays, like that shit. They did that during the pandemic, and to know that they were doing it, it made you think like they had the right idea. These kids were just not on social media 24 hours a day, 7 days, because that's what's going on. Even now with the online schooling, even though I understand, but it's on social media and it's on the internet. And the internet can be a use of something to help you, you know, and I definitely agree with that. But even like me, I'm definitely thinking about limiting my amount of social media. I mean, at work, I'm pretty much, unless I'm really bored, I'm not on it. But I do have like an e-reader, and I definitely could read more books. I love reading, so I could definitely take those times to read a little bit because it does feel like we're engulfed in it, you know, engulfed in it.
You know what, Laura? You mentioned about going over to Denise's, and you know, oddly enough, that's one of the reasons why I enjoy going there too. Because it's something familiar. Be in my phone, you know, because I'm hanging with my cousins.
Yeah, it's different.
Having a ball. It's not like I'm engaging in, you know, social media. I think that's one of the reasons why I enjoy going over to Denise's house too. It's not one of those, you know, like that we having fun. But let me ask y'all this. I'm sorry about topic, but what do y'all think about
whose TV is that?
That's cool. social media is the reason
Much.
why these protests have happened. Like, do y'all think social media, in a sense, this was their way, this was their social experience on us? Like, this was them trying to see how we, because at the end of the day, I know we all saw those videos to where, you know, there were people dressed up that was looking way too suspicious, you know, throwing bricks at buildings that had nothing to do with the, you know, protests, and even down to the looting. Like, people weren't just going to random buildings, breaking them down. Like, if they were looting, that you best believe they went to Target, they went to Walmart, they went to these places that they knew, like, yeah, we finna fuck y'all up. But like, starting these, you know, I don't know. I think social media, in a sense, this was their social experience to see how far we would take a situation. Am I the only one that felt that?
They did say social media, like in the video, they did say it does have its perks. I do agree with like certain things, like when people post ignorant stuff, like when they're abusing a child and they use that to go find the abusers, or, you know, I do agree with like, and like with the whole videotaping, the Eric Garner situation, the George Floyd, you know, situations like that. Those videotapes did help with the sharing of social media, helping it done. So I do agree with certain things, like, but the whole thing is not to cancel out social media as much as it to not be so engulfed in it. Because that's what the problem is. It's really not being on social media that's the problem. Because what's wrong with looking at YouTube every once in a while for entertainment? But just like a TV, it's entertainment. The problem with social media is that it's in the palm of your hand. So everywhere you go, it's there. See, your TV is in your house, in your room, in your kitchen, wherever you got the TV. It's in that one designated place. So when you get to that designated place, you watch that TV. Or you get to a friend's house, you watch that TV. But your cell phone is with you every day. It's with you every waking moment. You got to go to the bathroom at work, you grab your phone. You see what I'm saying? You get a minute, a break at work, somebody, you know, nobody looking at you, you on your phone. You get what I'm saying? And that is what they're saying. That's what they're saying. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I got. Like, it's nothing wrong with when you eat, no cell phone. Or when you go to the bathroom, no cell phone. Because other than somebody who has health issues that might need to call 911 in the bathroom, why are you taking your phone? Realistically. Boo, I can't hear you.
Breaking up hella bad right now. Hella bad. I don't know if it's just on my end, but
can you hear me now?
I hear you now, Boo. Now,
how many people you know that still have house phones? I know a lot of people that don't have house phones no more. I remember house phones was shit. I remember house phones.
What?
Yeah.
And when you was in them states, that house phone didn't matter.
Even wireless. What? You was the man if you had a wireless house phone. You had a base in your room, you had a base in your kitchen, and a base in your living room. What? You was fancy with the silver one. They got the caller ID. I don't got a house phone no more. Everything every day is. Oh yeah, but it's gonna be worthless because everybody we talk to, everything we do in life now is through our cell phones, and that's what the technology has turned into. Like if you watch there's a show on Netflix. I think we all got to start watching it. We're gonna watch episode by episode, and we're gonna discuss them. It's called Black Mirror. There's an episode in Black Mirror.
Been there, done that.
There's an episode. All right, so relax. All right, relax. There's an episode of Black Mirror where their livelihood, everything, to rent a car, to get a house, how your job promotes you is based on your likes in social media. And it's like, it sounds crazy, but when you watch it, it's like, yo, that is so close to reality, because it's like you're not cool or you're a nobody if you ain't got that type of, people following you and everything. Look at everybody's Instagram famous now. Instagram famous people making more money than people that's actually making music.
People with actual jobs.
Uh-huh.
That Black Mirror is something serious. That right there is a whole different.
He said we had to hold on. That's Nita said we had them big box phone with the coil cord attached. I remember those. My father showed me one of those. It looked like a portable payphone.
So sit down.
You talking about the big square ones, the chunky ones that had the long.
Yeah, the old school shit. Yeah. Laura, you frozen or
I
you
had
go?
a Mickey Mouse phone. This guy that liked me got it for me many years ago. You watched their triumphs and tragedies. I think we should go. I think this is a very interesting topic. However, I do think that we need to move on to the next topic. Because,
yes, we're gonna go on to
when Joey comes back.
Oh yeah, he's the one because he wants to talk about a couple of things. There you go.
Yeah.
I got him right here.
His service, but it's the service. I'm telling you.
All right, Joey. What? All right, Joey. What? So. What does he want to talk about?
I'm not talking about none of this social dilemma because it keeps kicking me off the internet.
All right, we getting off that. So what we talking about? Well, what you want to discuss? You say you want to discuss a few things, Joey.
One, I want to discuss this Cardi B Offset.
The Cardi B Offset?
Okay.
I don't want to discuss it. She already said it. I don't cook, I don't clean, but I'll show you how I got this ring. All right? So Offset was tired of it. He said, that's right. Bitch don't cook, she don't clean.
But that's not the thing. Hold on, but that's the thing. He's really trying to get her back. He contesting the divorce.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah. I mean, I would contest it too. I ain't saying I don't like her. I'm just saying. Listen, she never specified what she don't clean. All right. She said she don't cook and she don't clean. That's all she said.
But listen, she got money. She don't got to cook or clean. And she's old school. Listen, her family was Spanish.
I did it on the floor. I gave it to Matthew.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, Michael, what happened? You gonna tell us what happened?
I deleted Instagram. So I don't know this. I just know
Michael,
they broke up because
allegedly. Tell us allegedly what happened. You gotta say allegedly. Allegedly. What happened? Joey?
Marcus, you smell worse than me, so you can
you're freezing. What happened? Tell us allegedly what happened.
Wow. Really? I was being
allegedly.
Allegedly, he got kicked out.
Again?
Look, the Ricky eye. Yeah, do the Ricky eye. Yeah, I'm about to put him in right there. Look, everybody do the Ricky eye. Do the Ricky eye.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
That's all he sees, the Ricky eye.
Huh?
Every time you get kicked out, you come back in, you get in the Ricky eye.
He freezing though. Macho, you freezing bad.
Just acting up.
Yeah, it's bad. So.
That's that Brooklyn service, you see?
Well, baby got your phone.
Not the Brooklyn.
You hear me better now?
No, we hear you. Just that you're breaking up. How do I get a green screen behind me? I can do a green screen.
That is scary. That's needed. Imagine that. Every
scary.
Time you get kicked out, you come back in. It's so easy.
Nah, I'm starting to believe Cardi got social media shit.
You said what?
I said I'm starting to think he has something to do with this social media shit. You notice how when he was like,
I said he's gonna
and it started acting up again.
His shit started fucking
There you go.
I'm telling you, that's that. That's the Brooklyn connection. 'Cause everybody uptown and we good, right? I'm good. You good? Tina good.
Yeah, I'm good. I can hear everybody.
Ready
That's
coming in
that's
yet? Gotta get that
that's why
Ricky
I
out
don't like.
together.
Hold on, you ready? 3, 2,
Two,
1, go.
one.
Boo boo, you on StreamYard, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you change
He didn't even come
that
in.
thing right there that says StreamYard?
Oh,
Macho, do you have other gossip? Clearly, Cardi B does not want to be talked about.
clearly.
What's that
Clearly.
guy? Some Melly guy.
Who?
I
Who?
don't know. Some guy. YM
What's wrong with your phone?
something Melly.
YM?
You
Young
hear me?
Money?
Oh, isn't he in jail? Isn't he in jail?
Oh,
He
What's
got
his
sentenced to death.
He got sentenced to
Who?
death.
He
Yeah,
got
he killed his
sentenced to
man.
death.
Oh,
I don't know if he died. I know he.
Some dude
Why?
YNF Mully.
What happened to
That's it.
him? What he did?
Nothing.
Tell us
The
the
dude
story.
killed his friend. He made a song about it, and the cops found out, put 2 and 2 together, and locked his ass up.
Hold on.
they can't lock him up for that though. That's not evidence. Artists have
They did it to Bobby Shmurda and
they have
everybody.
artistic freedom. They can say whatever they want to say in a
Yeah,
song.
No,
you
you
could
can't.
listen.
Here's what
You
happens
could run
with that.
around. You could run around and say, "Yes, I shot and killed this person." You got the right to say that. Doesn't mean you're not going to jail for it. If they got evidence,
That's a
That's not
confession.
no.
He wrote a
That
confession.
wasn't the music. They arrested him for something
Yeah,
else.
it's a
Then. It wasn't because of what
confession.
he said.
No.
they
Listen.
arrested him
All
for
it has
that.
to have, all he had to do was say information that nobody else would have known. If you kill somebody,
YNW Melly. That's his name.
That nigga is
if you
trash.
have information, if let's say God forbid you kill somebody, and you're the only person that knows that the person you shot them in their left testicle and blew it
But
off and
that's
they bled
going
to
into
death, right?
detail and stuff. Ain't nobody saying
But
that in
that's
the
what they do
song.
with these rappers. Maybe he
But
said something in that rap. He might have said something that made them be like, "Oh, hold on." Only people that would have known that
have
information
y'all heard
is
the
the
song?
police that got the body and the motherfucker. I didn't hear the song. I don't want to hear no murder songs. I'm okay. The people that I grew up with, they knew you didn't write shit like that down. You didn't write shit like that down. Okay, you left the shit to the cops to do the investigations. The problem with y'all youngins is they not doing it. They don't do investigations. They just got to watch social media. You do their whole job. He got sentenced to death, Macho, for killing his friend.
Yeah,
That's what you
Yeah.
said.
he's sentenced to death. Death. Yes, he got death
He's not
penalty.
in New York.
No,
He's not from
Huh?
New York, right?
He
There's
not
no
from
death
New
penalty
York.
in New York.
Nah, he not from New York.
What town? He from Texas? They look like they got a death penalty.
He from somewhere down south, but he crazy. He bugged out.
Because
He from
they
somewhere
was
down
writing on
south.
Snapchat,
He was what?
rest in peace. It was writing on Snapchat. They were saying rest in peace to him.
To him, did they kill him already or
Oh, they
no?
killed him
Because he
already.
got, not that I know, I didn't see that. All I know is
Nah, I
that he
don't
was
think.
sentenced to death.
Yeah, it's
Well,
over
that
for him.
wasn't.
It's over for him.
Yeah. Well, how old is he? How old is he and he dying?
He about 18. That nigga young.
18.
21.
That nigga
Oh my
young.
God.
That man young. That dude
He
young.
not young
Like
yet, baby. He ain't
you
even
would
getting
have
no
thought
real
they learned
cookies
from
yet.
Bobby. You would have thought they would have learned from Bobby Shmurda. The same thing happened with Bobby Shmurda. You know,
Shout out to Bobby Schmurda.
he sat there. He spoke his whole operation about everybody, and everybody got locked up.
My shit is he ain't even get no real good cookies yet. He ain't even get real good sex. How do you kill yourself before that? See, this is the shit I'm talking about. Yo, he ain't had no good sex yet. How his life supposed to go? He gonna die. He better
He
ask
about
for
to
a
have some
hospital.
consent. He about to
There you
have
go,
some
Macho
consent.
again. He better ask for a prostitute as his last meal.
He better ask for some.
Let a motherfucker die with an orgasm or something.
He better ask for some Johnson and Johnson. That's what he need to ask for.
He dying. He don't need no Johnson and Johnson.
That's all he get. Germans and say.
They need to get him the freakiest of the freakiest. He need to be like, let me get the freakiest of the freakiest. Yo, could you imagine like that, dying, never having great sex though? I can't imagine that.
Oh man, listen.
Like, I think that was about to go too dark.
Listen, that's the truth. He ain't even experienced life yet. It's over.
He haven't.
I mean, he popped every pill in the world, but it's over.
Listen, but I think like that when you commit these crimes, do y'all think about that? They think, yeah. Other than the fact that you keep getting kicked out.
I'm about to get on my phone.
Yeah, Lord is stuck on the fact that he hasn't had good sex, and he's about to die. It's over.
That's a bad. That sounds horrible.
All he's gonna know is these young girls. No,
Somebody
probably had billboards.
She can't hear. She can't hear me. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
I hear you.
Macho?
I hear Christina too.
Can you hear? I can hear you. Can y'all see me?
What else you got, Macho?
I'm backstage.
Did y'all see me?
No. Oh, he's backstage.
Backstage.
Add
the thing. There you go. You gotta add him now.
Oh.
He on his phone.
He switched over. Got you.
Yeah.
He switched. So what were you saying?
Much better. Look at that view. What's the next gossip, Joey?
Dude, what else you want to talk about? You see, he ain't shit, man. I think he doing this on purpose. He doing that shit on purpose.
All right, we're done with the gossip.
There you go.
Where are you guys?
What's wrong?
What's that? Junior.
No wine. All right, Christina left already.
Well, apparently Melly is mad that we talking about him.
He can't be mad. We making him relevant again. Macho, you didn't mute it. We hear him.
Yeah, I just think my service in this area sucks.
Yeah, you in Brooklyn. It's all right.
Because I'm on my phone.
It's because you in Brooklyn.
I still barely can hear y'all. Y'all breaking up.
It's because you in Brooklyn. This is a Brooklyn thing. I get it. You understand? Because we all uptown and we go.
Over here. What happens is over here. The problem is that everybody got T-Mobile or Metro PCS.
I got Sprint.
So everybody, you got AT&T.
What just happened? I was just kicked out.
Yo, Joey did a backflip. You missed it.
Oh.
So I feel like we gotta speed it up. They don't want us up here today.
Go ahead.
They don't want us to talk about nothing today. Yeah, Purple. What's your topic, man? What's your topic?
It's about to get heated up in here. Y'all ready?
Man. I'm a virgin.
Let me get my
get your baby on. You ain't no virgin. 6 kids in, please. All right,
whoa, relax.
Question is.
Hold on, do I need my honey?
Okay, everybody has things they refuse to do in the bedroom, right? I included. I don't know about Joey. He might not be included because Joey do extra shit. We learned that before. I included. What the hell? I was supposed to ask the question if he left.
He's scared.
So
He's scared of. He's scared of the question.
Wait, I can't see the comments, so y'all gotta read them out
Oh,
loud. I don't know
he
no,
what.
coming
so
up
far I ain't
right
get no
now.
comment about it yet. I ain't asked the
I
God.
can't
All
hear
right,
nothing y'all
everybody
saying. Y'all
has
all
things
breaking up
they
because
don't
my
do in the
fucking
bedroom.
phone is being a pain in the ass.
Okay.
Stop.
Everybody has things that they don't do in the bedroom, right? Everybody. Would you, if you
Mhm.
found your soulmate, person you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life, would you break those things to be with that person if that was a requirement for them?
What?
This is your soulmate, the
Nah,
person you're supposed to be for the rest of your
nah.
life.
I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Let me tell you something. Yeah. You see, yeah, that's a good
Everybody got
escape.
their own
You
answer.
see, my mama said my soulmate respect what I don't want to do. So it ain't my soulmate.
No, but you know what? What if it was something that turned them on? Like, you know, people, I have friends and they say in the bedroom it's a give or take. You know, you have to give, you have to take. It's the same way, give and take. Well, good for the goose is good for the gander. So what would you like? There are three things that I don't do. I refuse, it's against my rules. But this made me think, like, what if it was the man of my dreams, my Prince Charming, would I be willing to do them to appease him? Now one of them no. Because I feel like if I do it to appease him, he don't need to be with me. Clearly, I'm not what he wants.
That's
But
the
the other
look. That's the
two, yeah,
that's that one, right? Yeah, I'm not with it.
I'm not. That's not
I'm not
me.
with it. I'm not with it.
That's not for me.
We we
Because
not
clearly,
doing
I'm
that.
not what he wants, and I don't have the equipment that he needs to perform that task. But now something like okay, so I'm gonna say the three things I don't do is I don't give or receive golden showers. I'm not with it. I do not toss salad, and I'm not using any man's dildo. Sorry. So now I thought about it. Like, could I pee on the love of my life? Like, would that be too bad? So like, so is that
I'm not doing it no more. I'm done.
God, I'm sorry. I'm distracted.
what
God, I'm gonna
happened?
mute myself so you can get through this.
Huh?
Oh man.
So no. I
What
want
was
y'all
the
to
I
think.
question
said
What
I'm
again?
about y'all?
me.
Well,
Yeah,
me
me.
personally, oh, go
Yeah.
ahead.
They
Go
ain't
ahead, boo boo.
listen. I can't. I can't. I can't. If she sits there and tells me that that's the only thing that that she wants, nah, then I don't even think you dating the right sex. Like you should go to your side of the fence. You feel me? Like you're not gonna sit there just a pinky. No, 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 no. Just a pinky. You pinky yourself, okay? You did it before. You could do it again. You ain't gonna pinky shit over here. I'm not. Yeah, that's just how I feel about it. I can't.
Go ahead, Christina.
Well, there's only one thing I think I wouldn't. Well, two things I think I wouldn't do in the bedroom. I wouldn't be comfortable with, but
Uh-huh.
it's not to the extent of like if we're talking the love of my life, like I'm married to him, like we serious, and if it's something that he wants, then I don't know. I don't think I would have an issue crossing those boundaries because for me, I've already crossed them. It's just something that I'm not even. It's not something that I like. But
Mm-hmm.
if it's special occasion and shit happens, shit just happens. You know what I mean? I don't think it'll be that big of a deal for me because
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a broad spectrum of like the things I don't like in the bedroom. So
Oh, I got it. Only 3 things. I'm only 3. I'm only 3 in.
Yeah. But your
3 is not
things
bad.
are like,
I didn't hear the question.
I see why you don't. You know what I mean? Like, I don't
Yeah.
personally, I don't deal with the golden shower situation. You know, that shit on me thing. No, sis, I'm not doing that. You know, like, because people are into bodily fluids and like bodily
Yeah, I agree with you.
things. I'm just not into it. So,
All right. Hold on. The question is, Macho, for your soulmate, would you break the things that you do not do in the bedroom? So if you were
What?
with this, you know this person is your soulmate, and there are things that everybody has them that they do not do in the bedroom. Would you say, you know what? I'll do them for this person. Now you probably do, because you do all kinds of freaky shit, Macho. So let's hear your answer.
You're breaking up, but I can't hear you. My service sucks.
Oh shit. Can you? I'm gonna type it in the private chat so you can see.
All right.
Oh, you can't see the private chat. You're on your phone.
no,
He
he
about to
got
get
You
the
hear
back
me,
on
boot.
the
Macho?
laptop. He should have stayed on his phone.
Are you back on the laptop? Okay.
Yeah, he should have
All
stayed on
right.
the phone.
I mean, I'm not.
Somebody
I
leave.
won't. I'm not. I won't lie though. I won't lie though. There was a couple of things that when I was younger, like 16 years old, I was like, I would never do this. And as I got older, I'm like, you know what? It's not that bad. But there's just certain things that
Be like
now to
that.
this day, I'm like, nah, I can't. Nah, you say you want to do this, you telling me you want to fight because we gonna fight.
Like
We not doing this.
I'm not, and I'm not even gonna go to the extent of just with men being penetrated, because I mean, I could definitely understand where that would be an issue, but just in general, there are things like some people, they're like, okay, I have a
Joey
friend.
laughing about something. Like, Joey, what you
You read
got
the
to tell
question.
us?
If y'all can hear me,
Yeah, we can hear
because
you.
y'all breaking up. I don't know if y'all can hear me.
We
hear you.
I have done certain things that I didn't do in the bedroom for a soulmate, yes. But she passed away, so she can't corroborate the story. So we're gonna leave that one alone. Would I do it now? No.
I knew.
I would not do it now.
But what if you met
your soulmate, Joey?
Your soulmate again? He said he had his soulmate.
Listen, that man got
I'm
like
not gonna
10
tell
kids.
nobody
I don't believe there's a
was
thing he won't
broken in
do.
the bedroom.
Would you do it now? Like if you met another woman?
Listen, that
I mean, I
man
believe
got
in
like 10
reincarnation. If
kids.
you met another woman,
Like, this entire thing has just been lag after lag, after audio fail after audio fail. Like, this is not working today. Like, what the hell is going on?
That's because you want to fight the government, Tina. I told you, don't do it.
That's
I said, let's. I said, let's talk simple shit. You want to talk about enhanced chickens and stuff? McDonald's, nah. The government tired of all of us. They're like another platform that want to come at us. Nah, we're gonna shut them down.
Yeah.
So some of the comments, because we haven't, we don't, not that we're not reading them. I am reading the comments. That's needed. She said, "Amen." She said, "Amen, people." And in answer to the question, she said, "Yes." She found us. Yes, I found my soulmate, and I have been blessed. It's a accommodating and not too freaky with it.
It's so
39 years.
noise.
That's somebody. That's one of the people with the kids. She said if she wrote 39 years or they wrote 39, because she also said that her hubby was writing too. So I don't know if it's her or the hubby. She said, and they ended up retracting the 39 and putting 29 years. And where am I at? Okay. People's now. People's now says, "Oh, I think his son has control." I'm assuming she's talking about Macho. Junior, like, get off this shit. I can believe that. Where am I at? Then everybody been.
Tell me to
I
give
feel
it up.
it's crazy that we're going through this now. Huh?
They
I
told me
feel
to
like
give
we're
it up.
going through this now. Give up what?
It says, tell Joey to give it up. Start laughing.
Oh, okay. I ain't mad at him. Oh, then Footsoul said, I have a confession. I don't like that lady in the blue. Who's the lady in the blue?
Who's in the blue?
You the only one got something blue.
That might be you, though.
Who, me? I thought we was cool.
Laura, you got a blue.
She said the
Who
lady.
got blue on?
Me?
Look, Christina hair got frizzy. Look, Christina hair got frizzy. She said, "What blue?"
God, that ain't me. I ain't got no blue anyway.
She meant, okay.
People's Lounge said she met me.
Okay. I'm like, hold on. I ain't do nothing. Okay.
Oh, your mom said me. She meant me.
I know. I have another question too.
You
So we done with that
can
question.
clear up.
What's up?
I have another question. I want to know. More like I want advice. So I have a situation, right? We're gonna talk about it. So, my friend watched the video. Ty, you already know I'm going to this. Ty watched the videos. I hope she's gonna watch this one, whatever. But she watched the video. She pointed out to me that I'm constantly talking about somebody, and she says, "I noticed that you're a like person, whatever." So my question is if I talk about somebody a lot, does that really mean that I like them? Like, are we back in junior high school?
On your mind.
I talk about everybody though. I mean, if I
Not
go to
Oh no, listen. I talk about my kids a lot, and I don't like these niggas. They stress me the fuck out, and that's all I talk about is my kids.
That's a different situation. Those are your kids. Different situation.
But like, okay, because I had a crush on a friend, and I'm gonna say had because I've accepted the fact that we're just gonna be friends, and I'm okay with that. But I do speak to them often about a lot of things, especially when y'all bring up topics that I go to them for advice. The Prince, the Spider-Man that I wasn't allowed to go for advice to. But and I talk to this person every day. So I feel like sometimes I might bring them up a little more often than I should, I guess. But is it wrong? Does that mean I still hiddenly have feelings?
It's not.
Y'all know.
Nah, listen.
For you.
It's
easy for you because you're obviously, Hold on. Sorry, I'm getting messages and FaceTime call. Like, why? But no, it does mean that they're on your mind a lot.
Nah, it's just if somebody got a certain impact on your life, you feel me? Like if they're always around and they're there at certain points in your life, then that ends up being a person that you constantly think of. It don't gotta be no type of way. It's just I got my best friend that my best friend live in Tennessee now. It's a man. He's a man. And I think about him all the time because me and him been through a whole lot through our childhood. You understand? I think about him a lot. I don't talk about him a lot because my world be all over the place. Right? No, it's not a female. It's a dude. Yeah, but it's just it's not to think about it. It's not. I mean, I wouldn't think about it no type of way. I wouldn't think about it no type of way.
We're not talking about the opposite sex in Laura's. We talking about the opposite sex in Laura's case. Like it ain't.
No, I mean even if it was the opposite sex, because I had female best friends that I used to always talk about when times was good with us. I used to always talk about them. They was female best friends, and that's all they was just good friends to me. But me and them had so much in common that we always spoke about that. It's like little things like me watching movies. You understand? Like if me and her watch the movie and then y'all talk about a movie, I'm like, oh yeah, you know what? Me and this one watched the movie. It's not that I'm always thinking about her. It's just that's just something we do a lot in common. You understand?
Right. But have you ever?
So in
a sense, like, was it a thing too where you?
Yo, Christina, my wife watches this shit, man. Who you helping, yo?
No, I'm just
No,
saying,
I'm
like,
joking.
I
I'm
get
just,
what you're
I'm just
saying, but
kidding.
I
I'm
think
hearing y'all, but I
I
gotta
get what
mute
you're
this for a
saying,
minute. I
but
gotta
I
take a
think
call.
these are two different situations. Like, I know you've
Yeah.
had women best friends, and you guys have, did your thing, y'all shared similarities, and y'all kiki, but it's a different situation. Like, was it to a point to where,
No.
I mean, did y'all ever get to that point to where y'all liked each other and like you just
I
knew
mean,
you couldn't go that far? Was it
well,
in that
one of them,
situation?
was
Because
I
in
already told you
Laura's
about. One of them
situation,
was that
I
we
think everybody knows Laura's situation.
Nah,
It
yeah,
was different.
I know what you're
That's
talking
just
about.
your
And mine was the same thing. Me and this girl, we started off talking. We started off talking, but because the way we interacted with each other was more like friends than anything, we just became friends, and we became
yeah.
best friends after that. Like, but we did have that history that we was talking before. And
Okay.
after we became friends, I respected that line. She respected the line. I still spoke about her a lot. You understand? But it wasn't on some. Oh, I'm talking to Shorty, so I'm gonna talk. I like Shorty. I'm just gonna talk about her. It was that we had so much in common.
I just think, Laura, I just think your topic it's a little it's tricky because it started off friends first. It was a friends first basis, you know what I mean? And then it tumbled. And then it reversed again, if that makes sense. Back forth, back forth.
Yeah, I heard everything y'all was saying. I had to take a phone call from the nephew. I'm gonna say this when it comes like I've I only had Macho getting cut off is killing me. I only
Right.
had
That's what I'm saying.
um
Like, oh my goodness.
I've only had realistically before this friend. I've all the male friends that I've had like other than the guys that I grew up with because they don't count. You grew up with them like they really don't count. But male friends after the guys I grew up with, I've only had one other guy, and like I said, things were different. We met in a different light. This one was kind of different, so with everything that I've been through and I was going through when we first became cool, everything we were going through, because I was having some issues, relationship, and he became that shoulder to lean on, whatever. So definitely, said Macho's playing hide and seek. I definitely I do look to this person for a lot of support, and that's probably my problem. I will agree with Todd when she said that. She did tell me that I need to find a boyfriend because I think because he's a man, I kind of throw him in that position because of my current situation now. Like it's like just I require more from him than necessary as a friend. But he never tells me no, and I think that's what makes it even worse. I think if he was to be like, we need boundaries. I think we need boundaries in our friendship. But then again, I don't have boundaries with my friends. You understand what I'm saying? Friends are like family, so I don't really have boundaries. I don't feel like I want to have boundaries with anybody. I should be able to talk to y'all whatever I want. I should be able to say whatever I want. That should be your relationship with anybody. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe she's right. Maybe I need to get me a little boyfriend or a boy toy, something like that.
Something like that.
Something like
But
that.
no, I do agree with Boo Boo in the sense, like, sometimes people who are there for us in like certain situations, and they're always there whenever you need somebody to talk to, and I do think those sort of things like kind of play their role. However, I just think the situation that you're in is a bit more, you know, it's a bit more specific.
It is. Who left now? That Macho.
Macho, you already know who it is.
Nah, cause Macho. I see a. I don't know if it's Boo Boo or Macho. Cause the screen
That's
not
Boo
here.
Boo. Boo Boo. Yeah, Boo Boo just blocked and muted his screen.
Oh, cause
Now
yeah. Well,
Joey
anyway,
can't come back until Boo Boo comes back.
with that, with my situation though, like it's kind of confusing to a certain extent. It's not confusing, but it's confusing. Like I definitely know our status. Like I know we're friends, and I get that part. It did have its problems. We did have some hiccups along the way, but I do think I'm so accustomed to him being. I'm so accustomed to him being in that position. Yeah, like. But I'm going through like I definitely do agree. Maybe I do talk about him a little too much to people, and I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna refrain from mentioning him often. Who's farting? Or the baby. So I'm definitely refraining.
Nah, that was Christina. You see her face? She was dumb still. She the one that farted.
But I just
I was gonna say the pussy boy.
I wanted some advice. I just wanted I want to know if I'm wrong. Because people look at you and they be like, I think that
people look at it.
Yeah, they look at me like he's a friend. I've accepted it. I've embraced it. It can be difficult. Like I said, it's not easy. It wasn't easy at first because, we met when I was in a bad place in a relationship. So that kind of fueled it in a different direction. And then we talk about everything, which I do feel like we do need boundaries, but I don't think that they want boundaries. And I'm kind of accustomed to no boundaries. Like how do you have boundaries with your friends? Realistically,
Nah, that plays a big part of it too. That's how I met my first baby mother. That's how my first baby mother became my first baby mother. Because I went through, when I was like 17 years old, there was, something going on within the family that hit
I hear you
hard, and I ain't know how to deal with it. And at that time, I was in high school. I was drinking a lot. I was smoking a lot and all that. And my baby mother was there for me during that time of need. She was there for me. So that's, that also plays a factor.
Yeah, I think it's always important to not even, but be conscious of who you keep around. Because in those situations, it's always in situations, when people actually come in and show you I'm here for you, I'm always gonna be here for you. I got the advice. I'm your shoulder to cry on. I'm that person. And it's shit like that really sticks. So
it does.
And you can't be like that with just anybody. So I do think that we just got to be aware of these friends we keep around in those situations.
That's why I don't feel like it's such a big deal, because the truth be told, like I said, everybody needs somebody to confide in, and not everything that Laura goes through or that we go through do we want to speak to family about it. There's always that. Sometimes it's better to have that one outside person who has an opinion, because as family members, we know how our family is. Like if I go up to my family, I'm like, oh, she broke my heart. My cousin's gonna be like, nigga, grow the fuck up, get over it. And in certain times of feelings, I won't need that, so I'll go to an outside person, and they'll be more soothing. You understand? So
yeah.
And there's just certain things that family doesn't know, that family doesn't need to know, and at least somebody's there to be there. So if this person is that person for you, I mean, I don't think too much on it when you mention a person a lot, and it's just because, like I said, if a person has a certain impact on your life, whether it be y'all together or just a friendship impact, it is what it is,
Yeah.
And we need that. Everybody needs that. Everybody needs that one person.
I agree. I do agree.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Joey? Can you stay out? Do you think your service is good enough for you to chime in on this one, or you gonna leave
What
out
is it about?
and come back?
You got 9 seconds.
Know him.
Yo, he didn't even hear anything. Oh my god.
Basically, somebody told her that she speaks about a person too much, and that what basically you need to kind of like fall back with talking about the person so much and all that
No,
because you might have feelings.
she just mentioned that it's obvious that I have feelings. So I wanted your opinion. I mean, everybody here knows how I feel about that person. So
But you know what, Laura? I think honestly, as far as advice goes, I think you answered your own advice. You know, you were like, and so that you could just back off a little. I think, you already know what to do. Like you said, I'm a chill, I'm a back up, I'm a keep it cute, and I think that's just best, especially if you're, in a situation like that.
But make sure you
Sit
do
at
that
a
for you though. Make sure you do that for you though. Like if it's to a point that where
what you saying?
you're
Breaking
thinking
up.
about the person on your own, and you're not even like there's nothing going on, and this person just randomly comes in your head, and it's just like shit like that, then maybe I could understand. But if it's just like I said, if it's topics that go on, like you said, you going to the gym, and if this person is the person that motivates you in the gym, you understand? And somebody's talking about, yeah, I just walked on the treadmill for an hour and a half. Then what you're gonna say? Yeah, my gym partner was the one that sat there and told me, he pushed me to do it for 2 hours, and it's just that common thing. But if you're in the shower washing your ass and you thinking about this person, then maybe, maybe you might have to think along the lines. But
well, I tried boundaries with the person because we've talked about it, but yeah, they don't agree. Like we're comfortable with our relationship, but I do speak to them a lot for advice. Like I'm not gonna say I don't. So you know, but
Joey.
me too. I'm gonna get me a boyfriend. Go find me one of those.
just make sure he know how to fight.
And make sure you bring whatever energy you had on you yesterday, cause child, I would have dated your ass then.
Just make sure he know how to fight. Cause let me tell you something. As a dude, as a dude, I'm telling you, we get jealous. We get jealous. You bring another dude around talking about this is my best friend. No, the fuck he not. I'm your best friend. I'm your only friend. Go inside the house. You better know how to fight.
Listen,
It be like that though.
my body's sensitive. I don't like to have him around too many people because his mouth is reckless and he's sensitive. Sensitive. I want to make y'all laugh. Boo Boo knows who my boo. You know who my crush is, right?
Oh,
You know who my
why?
crush is.
Why I think
You know
I
who
know.
my
He got a
crush is.
motorcycle. He got a motorcycle.
Yes. You know who my crush is.
God, I want to hear this.
I had a crazy dream about my crush
Oh, I'm out of here. I'm out.
other night. I was like, no, it wasn't even that kind of dream. But the fact that they were in my dreams was crazy. It wasn't that
You
kind of
see?
dream. It wasn't that kind of party.
See, it's that type of thinking that we worried about. You sitting there washing your ass and you think about a motorcycle, that's not good. That ain't the kind of friend you
No,
need. That's a different type of friend.
they was in my dreams. Shit woke me up on my sleep.
And then I'm putting it in the burger.
Joe,
She
you
woke me
good?
right up on my sleep.
Joey building a Wi-Fi adapter right now.
I don't think Joey good at this point.
He tried to build a
He
Wi-Fi adapter right
froze.
now.
Joey froze
Look,
when you asked him that.
look, give him the eye. Give him the eye. That's gonna be our thing. Watch from now on. The eye.
Mother, you okay?
No, he's stressed. Look at him.
Mm-hmm. He on the phone with T-Mobile like, you send the pictures. I'm on live podcast.
He on the phone with Boost Mobile right now.
He said, I wasn't even late for my payment this month. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys,
Mm-hmm.
how are y'all ready? Did anybody vote here?
Hmm?
Did anybody vote here? Any of you guys
Vote
vote?
what?
I'm gonna do it.
Vote for the president. You better go vote.
When you vote for the president, you don't vote yet?
Yeah, it's voting time.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. They about to pick the president in like 20 days.
No, they not.
Yeah,
You
they are.
vote in November.
Yeah, they
You vote in
they
November.
say they vote in November.
Mm-hmm.
So why there's so much things about voting now and all that?
Y'all did y'all
Because
vote for the
November is
preliminaries?
upon us. It's almost here.
Hmm. Well, I thought they started. No, they started the ballots and everything, didn't they? I could have sworn they
If y'all doing
started
the
it already.
mail-in. No.
Yeah, I was
Nah.
gonna say you could start mailing in if you're gonna do the mail-in ballots. You could do that, and you could also register through the mail. But as far as voting, nah, that ain't happening until November.
Oh, I thought because I remember them saying that there was lines at these places and these people was waiting an hour and a half and all. I thought that was for
Yeah, that was
voting and
for
all
the.
that.
I think the what was it?
The preliminaries?
For the Democratic Party.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what they were voting on to see who it is that is gonna win. Like the
Well, they about to shut us down when I'm about to say what I'm about to say.
What you about to say?
She about to go against the government. Look, watch.
Trump informed y'all that if he don't win, he ain't leaving office. He
Yo,
gonna
do y'all believe
designate
that?
martial law. Yes, I
Do y'all
do.
believe that? I hear a lot of people saying that he
You know
is not
why?
leaving the White House.
Because if he does, listen, all he got to do, once he realizes he lost, he got to call martial law. During martial law, you cannot remove a sitting president. That's all you got to do. That's one. And if you don't believe that he has the ability to do that, remember all those federal employees he put on furlough when they was investigating his ass? So
yeah. Yo, if he do that, man, I don't know. Listen, I'm telling you right now, he wins again. I'm moving to Canada.
So y'all better be ready. I hope, Lori, I'm glad you working out and shit like that, so you can come help me save me. Cause listen, I think it's important that we go out and vote this year and really do the damn thing and show out and make sure he's up out of this shit. Because if not,
oh man.
am I the only one that's been getting text messages from Trump and his party? I was getting messages talking about Trump needs your support and this. I'm like, wait a minute, why the fuck are y'all texting me about this shit? Like,
now we know what side you on.
To do with me.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
but
they
I'm not the only one, though.
Read the chat, Laura.
Okay,
there's a lot of things going on.
Okay, hold on. Go up. I'm gonna start with. Oh, a friend is there. Denise said, "Oh, okay." The People's Now said, "LOL, a friend is there for good times, the bad times, and the gas." Facts. That's needed. Said everybody needs a confidant. Foot Soldier said, "Ain't that much soul or mate for me." That's needed. Said panel, we agree to. Foot Soldier said, "None of you." That's needed said. LOL at foot. LOL. No, not really. Okay. Oh, LOL ass motorcycle.
I know you don't even
They don't got to know about my crush, boo boo. My crush don't even like me though. That's the bad boy.
Here you go.
Huh?
No, they said for us, not yet. Early hasn't started here.
Mm-hmm.
They trying to put in a new judge in place of
Yeah.
this lady that
The
passed
lady
away,
passed away. Mm-hmm.
and Trump is trying to rush her in there.
He's been directing to martial law. Yeah, he is. He gonna do it. I'm telling you.
That's why all them
So,
states are not his help.
Joey said he
am I
can't go
the
back
only
on.
one that's
Also, it's something with his phone then.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the only
No, we
one
talk
that
about Trump.
saw the message from TikTok saying that after today TikTok will be no more in the United States?
That's crazy. How you ban TikTok? You ban TikTok because you worry about foreign countries, but you don't worry about Facebook and Twitter.
I mean, they are American made.
Boy,
I mean,
nah, it don't matter. They still, man. If they could do it on TikTok, they could do it on Facebook and Twitter. Facebook and Twitter is
all I'm saying
international,
is that's
all
one
over.
less thing of what social dilemma is talking about. That's one less app we gotta worry about because TikTok started fucking these kids up the moment it hit the market.
No.
You see them all out there dancing in the middle of the street. I be
TikTok
having
making them
fun
kids
on the
move.
street. I'm talking about the Chris Brown, what was it? He jumped out the car and was dancing. They started doing that challenge in the middle of the street while cars are going. Like motherfuckers was like dancing and shit like that. While
I never seen that.
yeah, it's like TikTok is TikTok
TikTok
is
is
starting to
wild.
fuck these kids for real.
Look,
For real. But
that's Nita said we get emails from the both. Not me. I only got emails from Bernie Sanders. I wish somebody from Trump. No, you guys. You know what? I did. Somebody from what's he call it? Trump's organization text me,
yes,
and
same.
I scared them. I scared them. They said, "Oh, we want to know if you support Trump." So I said, "You damn right. Let's go get the Abrahams and kill them all." She said, "No, that's not what we do." I said, "You're right. You're right. We can't say that too loud. Let me go get my white sheets." She stopped texting me. I don't think she liked that I said that. That wasn't funny to her.
It was hilarious.
It was funny to me, but she didn't like it. They
She didn't
blocked my
like it.
number.
Or
I
she did
texted. I
like
couldn't.
it.
I
She
wasn't
just didn't
allowed.
say that she
Let
liked
him say hi, so good to see you.
That guy, come here.
Go say hi.
Look, he wants to say hi to his titis. Come here. Come here, puppy.
Go say hi.
No, now he want to eat. Oh, okay. Oh, you okay there? You gotta stop thinking about that motorcycle while you eating, man. Come here. Look, he don't want
not
to
the
come. Forget
motorcycle.
it.
Do you know who he talking about?
Uh-uh. I think I
She
might have a
oblivious.
feeling, an idea,
Yeah.
because I think I might have saw the motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
She knows.
Did
She
I see
knows
the
if she
motorcycle?
sees him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I know.
You just never paid attention, probably.
No,
That's just my
I've
crush.
been introduced and everything. I think I do.
But you know what's so crazy? My crush doesn't speak to me. My crush don't like me.
Oh, it's one of those. It's one of those.
I said it when you said it the last time. You was like, "Oh, why you over there hiding?" To my crush, and my crush got mad. I was like, "They don't speak to me. They can be friends with me on social media, but they don't speak." And I think it was Marcus said because I was mean.
Because you was mean.
Mean, mean.
It's that Brooklyn attitude. You be scaring
Shut
people
up.
off, man.
First of all, you know how we met. I knocked on your door.
I know.
Don't be answering.
Yo, there was no way avoiding that situation. There was no way to avoid that situation. That was just a setup from the beginning.
Yeah, was I supposed to like be like, oh, I'm sorry, did I knock on the wrong door? Fuck out of here. I'm not on my family door. Who you?
Nigga said, I live here. Who you? I'm like, yo, oh man, like this is crazy. This is crazy.
Boo Boo set it up. Let Boo Boo for it.
Well, no, 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 no. You're not gonna blame me. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all too. I think y'all too. Yeah, y'all too strong headed. I don't
Mhm.
think y'all would work out. Mm-mm,
No, no.
mm-mm,
I don't want
mm-mm.
him. Let me get this straight.
Uh,
I just like having a crush. You know, remember when you was
it's
younger, you had a crush on somebody?
something to look at, right?
Yeah, it's like a little
Yeah.
entertainment. It's that
This
little
is
like,
something to look at.
something to
Yeah.
do. Every crush I've ever been with has been the worst experience of my life. No, don't be retarded. I just enjoy being extra, you know.
hmm Nigga, Joey said he can't get in. His hotspot acting
I
up.
know.
He forgot to pay that T-Mobile phone bill. That's what happened. They took his hotspot away. See, you pay the phone bills, nigga.
I want to
He
know
gonna
how
Yeah.
I'm
kill.
sweating.
He got to get off that
With the
not to
AC
Boost
on.
Mobile, but he got to get off that Cricket Wireless plan.
Nah, I think he got T-Mobile.
Um,
I think he on T-Mobile. I hope so.
hey, y'all saw that race Jay made? Oh my God, that man know he can
The
The
cook.
what?
what?
Our cousin Jay,
What?
he had cooked for the
Nah.
Super Bowl. He cooked for the Super Bowl. He made rice and
Oh, he
The
shit.
Super
cooked for the
Bowl.
Super Bowl. Oh,
Yeah. Well, he did it for football Sunday or some shit.
I'm
I
about to
don't
say the
know.
Super Bowl ain't here yet.
So
nigga said football just started.
My team ain't play yet. I'm waiting.
who?
So we going to the Super Bowl.
Uh,
You know, I've never been to a football game in real life.
Me either.
I've never
like
been.
stadium football game or like high school football game
Like in
or
a
like
stadium. Nah, I mean in a stadium professional. Like I used to play
Hmm.
football when I was younger and all that, but I'm talking about like in a stadium watching the Steelers or somebody like I've never been to a stadium before. And I
I've
know a
never
lot
been.
of
something
people
like
that
that.
went.
Yeah,
I've never done football, and I've never done basketball. And basketball surprised me because I used to always watch basketball.
I
Yo,
love
let me tell you
basketball.
something. This
The men
pandemic is hell.
always a lot fun.
This pandemic is hell. I sat there, I told Sawanda, I said, damn, you know what? I want to go watch a game. Like I've never been to a basketball game live. I want to go and experience it. So she said, all right. She said, well, we ain't got no money. Whatever. She tried to throw me off course. She spoke to my friend's girl, his baby mother, and she was like, yo, let's get them tickets and let's send them out. So she's telling me like, yo, look, damn near floor seats is only like $60 or $100. I'm like, that's great.
Hmm.
Why she go to order it? And right when she about to order it, lockdown, pandemic. I'm like, ain't this about it, bitch?
Damn.
Right now, I got mad friends abusing the fact that a trip from here to Cali, um, both ways is $100, $120.
Same. I got friends that go to Cali
Shit.
damn near every weekend because it's cheap as fuck. It's
Yeah,
cheap as fuck to go there. Yeah.
I'm about to do that too. Just to do it.
I can't.
Not even for a reason.
I can't afford the quarantine.
Nah, yeah, the quarantine is what does it. Because when you get
Yeah,
there, you got to
yo.
be there for 14 days, and then when you come back, you got to quarantine for 14 days.
No, you don't have to quarantine coming from New York to California.
No,
You don't have to
or
quarantine.
is when you
I
coming
think the
back.
most you have to do is I think the most they do is probably check your temperature like on the airplanes and stuff. But other than that, it's a pretty easy to New York to California, California back to New York situation. Like you don't have to quarantine.
Mm.
Don't do it, boy.
The only thing good about this now is if you
What do you
fat, you don't have
want?
to worry
Big
about nobody
one.
sitting next to you.
Here.
True.
Here.
That's true.
Good.
So with that being said, um, we gonna stay on live.
Nah, we about to get out of here, man. We had enough fighting with the government. They bodied Joey. Joey not even here no more. They gave him.
Joey,
Wait, I
he
think
gone.
I think he's been resurrected.
Found Joey. They
Wait, we got
found
him.
Joey.
He's free.
Oh, he's
Joey.
back.
They let you out of jail?
Look, he's still stressed.
He looks so
What's
stressed.
wrong?
You can't even hear us. I don't even think he can hear us. You know what he remind me of? Y'all ever watched Hunger Games? Like all the
Mm-hmm.
movies?
Uh-huh.
Now remember when this girl was with the freedom people fighting and
Mm-hmm.
her partner was on TV and he was talking for them? Remember how he just
Yeah.
Yeah.
looked like a statue just
Yup.
with the eye?
Yup.
He just had the eye. That's how Joey looked right now. He
Yo,
looked
Mo.
like he disappeared. A couple of government people done injected him with some things, and now he just did it.
Yup. Now he's staring off.
Now he mad.
Now he's staring off into the sunset. Don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
But
He'll be alright.
but when we end the live, y'all don't leave because I want to because you mentioned something. I think we should really, talk
All
about
right.
and wait.
Well, this is how we gonna end the live. Everybody end the live with the eye for Joey. Everybody end the live
All right.
with the eye for Joey. But Social Dilemma, people, if you haven't watched it, it's on Netflix.
Definitely check it
It's
out.
I think it's a good informational thing. It brings you back to reality on, remembering that there's a world outside of your phone.
Don't
Um,
talk about it on YouTube though.
yeah, and don't
Don't do
believe
it.
everything that Cardi B says in, WAP, because look at her situation. She said
Right,
a
because it
bar
was
about
her
how,
fault. Right.
yeah,
Y'all,
because she said a
right.
bar about how she don't cook and she don't clean.
You men love
And then
blaming the woman
Offset,
in situations like
then
this. Right.
Offset, remember, he said, yeah, you're right, she don't cook and clean. So he found somebody that does cook and clean, and now they in a
But
whole
the gag
predicament
is,
themselves.
boo boo, that was a
uh,
song she didn't even write.
it's all right. It's all right. I understand.
She ain't write the song. Somebody else wrote
It's
it.
all right. We understand because what's her name did it to Will Smith, and everybody was on her side. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
But that's another topic. That's another topic for another day.
Wait, so I'm sorry, but when y'all started talking about Cardi, and I don't know the situation. Like, I don't know the full extent because I deleted social
oh, she,
media.
oh, she, she,
But
she
like,
filed,
what
she
happened for
filed for a
real?
divorce.
She getting
She filed
divorced.
for a divorce because he cheated.
Yeah, because
So
she
he
found out
did
about another
again.
chick. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll talk about
Allegedly.
that another time, though. All right,
Allegedly.
All
guys,
right,
have
y'all.
a good night.
Thank
Love
everybody
y'all.
for tuning in.
Next week we will be
Thank
here
y'all all for
again,
tuning
Sunday,
in.
7 o'clock. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Same time, same place.
Wow.
Later.
Good night, guys. Love y'all.
Love you.